Hello to all geek enthusiasts and nerd aficionados, Mess5150 with Malice Corp here to do a haul video for you, kind of show you all the stuff that we got. We just went to the PlayStation Experience this last weekend and got quite a few things just walking around, picking stuff up, bought some stuff from the PlayStation Store, bought some other items from other booths. Really fun experience the PlayStation Experience was. Lots of cool little video game things to do there. There was a bit of lines for some of the stuff, but it's not a huge convention, so it doesn't make it really hard to get to everything that you really want to get to. The only thing that was an issue with it was they did this new thing where you actually have to RSVP for certain experiences and autographs and stuff, and you did it on your phone, and you had to do it at certain times, and literally the second it was live, within probably 5-10 seconds of it going live, they were all gone. So that was an interesting thing to do that we're gonna see if they get the kinks out on that, but it was kind of cool. We made it so you didn't have to stand in line for that specific stuff, but I think that's what made the other lines longer. But getting into the stuff that we got, that's what we're here for. Let's show you some of that. So first and foremost, some of the posters, because posters are something that's always being passed out as you walk around, just keeping your eye open for things, because posters are one of the ones that they're not passing them out all day long, just at certain times and stuff. So as long as you keep your eyes open, sometimes you can come across some really cool things. The last day of the convention, I came across this little poster. This is for the game, it looks like 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. I did not play this game, so I don't know what it's exactly about, but it's a little tiny mini poster. You do see a, looks like a mech there in the back. Looks like it could be something cool. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. That was just something that they were passing out at the end of the weekend, that they were trying to get rid of some of the stuff that they had. This was a really cool poster, more for the experience that I really like the game. Destiny 2, both great, fantastic games. We were walking by the Destiny 2 booth, and there just happened to be them handing out these posters, along with signings of two of the creators of the add-on content that's coming out. Miller and Moeller was the last names of the two guys, but line was super short because nobody was prepared or setting up for it, and we just happened to walk up while they were doing it. So we got this poster, which you can see portions of it. I'm going to go slowly here so you can see all of it. And this is the Destiny Curse of Osiris expansion. And then, like I said, they were signing it. Nobody seemed to really know who the two guys were or anything like that, so they were just asking for things like be legendary, legend begin, stuff like that. I went up and told them literally, go ahead and write whatever you want, just write something on there. And the first guy writing, that's exactly what he wrote, was just something in brackets so it can be changed later. That was his joke that he did with it. And then the second guy that was signing, going along with the joke, I was like, yeah, go ahead and just write something else on there. That's what we got, was something else. But kind of cool. They had a good sense of humor. And the poster's really cool looking. So this will be something that will get displayed at some point. Then we came across the poster that I actually sought out and hunted out because I saw people walking around with it and didn't know where they got it from. I assumed it was from the Uncharted booth. I'm a huge Uncharted fan, and saw this, so I raced over to the Uncharted booth. They weren't giving any posters there. I happened to come across the booth that was selling this, and I was so happy that I did because I really like this poster. So this is the Uncharted poster I got, and you can see Drake and Chloe and Nadine and just everybody from the games on there. Drake's ring. At the bottom you have Uncharted 10 Years of Adventure, so trying to get that glare out of there. But really cool poster. So last on the posters, if you went by, and this was during certain times and stuff as well, but if you went by Media Molecules booth for Dreams, which is a game that is very highly anticipated. It's a video game where you literally can do everything inside of it. You can create the music, you can create the levels, you can it's everything that's available to be made is within the engine for that game. So it looks really cool. At first, when they started talking about it, I was like, how much are you going to actually be able to do? But they showed you, and they actually created a level with you and music and stuff like that while you were there watching. I'll have some video of that from one of the panels later to show you guys. It was really, really cool to see all the stuff that they could do on there. But if you went there and watched the presentation afterwards, they tended to hand out these posters. So these posters have the characters that are already pre-built into the game, that are part of the story mode. So you get 3 of them, if you could get all of them. We had to go back a second day to get one of them because my buddy that was with me was unable to grab one of them. But you had that one with the raccoon. You have this one for their sci-fi theme, which has got their little robot guy. And then this was their noir theme. So you got a robot noir theme in there. And yeah, really, really cool posters. They were a set of 3, so you had to get all 3 to. They actually have that numbered in the bottom corners: one of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. So we got all 3 of those. That was everything having to do with the posters. Yes. So then, the very first day that we were at the convention, we did go to the PlayStation store and purchase some stuff. And first and foremost, when you purchase stuff there, you do get a nice reusable bag. This says PlayStation Gear on it. So for those in California, this is something that's a very sought-after item, because if you go grocery shopping or go shopping anywhere, they charge you to use bags, or you can have reusable bags and you don't get charged for them. So this is a nice item to get just for purchasing there. If you went over to the God of War Experience, they were handing these out when you walked out. So they had a nice God of War lanyard. You can see that. It's very white, so if I use this, it will get destroyed very, very quickly, because white does not work well with me. That you guys have already seen. Let's see what else we got. Oh, so if you went to the PlayLink booth, which is all of the stuff that they're coming out with where you can actually play games for parties on your cell phone, some really, really cool games on there. But after you did your demo there, they gave you one of these, which if you guys haven't seen these, or don't know what they are, these are little kickstands for your phones or other things. So you get a sticky part, and it sticks to the back of your phone, and this actually pops out. So it lets your phone be a kickstand. It gives you a kickstand for your phone, so you can watch things, hold things up, and stuff like that. Video chat. It says it's a phone. It's a photo grip if you're doing selfies. One of the things my wife was very, very excited about me bringing back home was one of these, because she wanted to get one on her phone, and apparently they're not very cheap. If you went to the Guns of Icarus booth, you were able to pick up a pin. So, just a regular basic pin. And this game I'm actually very excited for. I played a little bit of it. It seems really cool. It's called Moonlighter. So at their booth, same situation. They gave you a little hat pin that you could get. See if you can see that. Really, really cool game. It's one of those old style hack and slash games you're running through and fighting everything, but it intermixes the kind of mobile game thing of taking care of customers and stuff like that. So in the middle of all the hacking and slashing, you're running a store, so you have to go and get items for the store and then take care of people's orders, and it was a cool little concept thrown together. So I am looking forward to that coming out and actually playing it on my PlayStation, because it was fun. Another thing that they were passing out at the end of the weekend at one of the booths, don't know the whole meaning behind it, but it was just this little packet. And you have the cat on there. It says, Cat Cafe, Nyan Nyan, you can meet soon. English OK, 1866, Yakuza 6. This was for the Yakuza 6 game. Now open, 1 hour course, weekdays 1,000 yen. 1 hour course, weekend 1,200 yen. And then the address for the building. But then on the back of it, inside, you had just a napkin. So I don't know the reference. I didn't play the demo for Yakuza 6, so I don't know if this has a reference from the demo. Another thing that they do at the PlayStation Experience is you walk around, you play demos, and you can collect cards, and then you can get these into your digital collection. If you went to the PlayStation Experience and you were collecting cards, you didn't get all the cards, and you want to see some of these, you can try and pause the screen and see if this works. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm going to go through all the cards that I found, and if you don't have these cards and you want to get them into your digital collection for the PlayStation Experience app, here we go. So first and foremost, we have Omen of Sorrow, which that was that one. Then if you went to the Uncharted booth and did the experience there, which I did, which was a photo, you got the 10 years of Uncharted. Once again, I don't know if this is going to work at all, but if you guys didn't get these and you want to try out getting them onto your thing, you can. We got another 10 years of Uncharted. Maybe that'll go into the box of giveaways for later. Went to the Dreams booth, got the Dreams card. These you could scan off of the things if you finished all the things, but we got the silver trophy. I got that done. You get the PlayStation Experience card just for going, so everybody should have that one. I got the gold trophy and got that thing done. Then if you went to the Star Wars Battlefront and played there, you got the Star Wars Battlefront card. Days Gone, you didn't really have to play anything. If you just walked around, they were passing those out at the Days Gone. Once again, another Days Gone card, so that'll go in the box of giveaways. Got a Chasm card from playing the Chasm game. And then Horizon Zero Dawn, which they were passing out in front of the convention center outside, so I just came across that. So those are all the cards that I got. If you went over to the Tiny Metal booth, they gave you one of these for trying out their demo. So what it is it's a bunch of little blocks, and I guess if you put it together, it ends up making a little tank, which is kind of cool. I feel like Legos and putting things together and stuff. So something different than all the other stuff they were giving away. Yeah, so that was it for just what we got just walking around. Gonna finish off with the things that we purchased at the PlayStation Store. So first and foremost, we'll go with the shirts. I am a huge Hideo Kojima fan, and am looking forward to whatever the heck Death Stranding is. If it's a playable movie or if it's an actual video game, we'll find out, I guess, once it comes out. But looking forward to it. But they had the Kojima Studio shirt, which is one that I absolutely had to get. So I got that. And then this was one of the PlayStation exclusive shirts. I am a diehard fan. Naughty Dog is one of my favorite video game makers, and Uncharted and Last of Us are both just astounding games and series. I can't wait for Last of Us 2. But they had this Last of Us 2 shirt, and it was an exclusive design that was only at the PlayStation Experience. So you've got one of the blooms that are pushing off the disease, and at the very bottom of it you have a hammer in blood. And on the back of the shirt, just so if you didn't know what it was from, it says Last of Us Part 2 on it. I thought there was something on the sleeve. I can't remember. Nope, nothing on the sleeve. So yeah, was excited about getting that shirt. Really like that. And then I'm a hat guy. If you guys have watched the Malice Court podcast, you know that I change hats quite often, quite frequently on the cast. So I was trying to get some hats for the next cast coming up when we come back in Season 2. And these are the hats I got. If you've already watched some of the video from walking the show floor, you've probably already seen this hat because I wore this when I got the Kratos makeup done. But I really, really liked this one. So this is your PlayStation logo hat that they had there. Silver and black. Has the writing on the side. So, the calligraphy. And yeah, just a really cool 5950 hat. So wore that, already liked that one. And then we got this guy. So Days Gone, game coming out, zombie freakers is what they call them. This is the Days Gone hat. See the Days Gone logo, a little tattered and torn up already. Got a design on the back. Don't know the reference to it yet. I'm sure it's maybe a biker gang reference or something like that. But yeah, just a beat up belt hat. It's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to the game, so I figured I'd get that one. And then lastly, like I said, diehard Uncharted fan. And they had their another beat up style hat, but it had the Uncharted 10-year logo that they've been using. So it says Sic Parvis Magna. That says established 2007, 10 years of adventure. So those are the 3 hats I got. Those are all the items I got from the PlayStation store, and that's all the stuff I got from just the 2 days of walking around at PlayStation Experience. So it was kind of cool to get all these different items. Yeah, if you guys like this video, please, please, please make sure you hit that like button. I know it's a little bit of a long video. And if you haven't subscribed before and you want to see more of the content that we have coming out, our TV talks, our podcast when it comes back January 5th, more unboxings, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll notify you of when we got new things coming out. And thank you so much for watching, and you guys keep nerding on.